Okay, students, today we are going to discuss phenol, third part. So far what we discuss is preparation of phenol, then classification of phenols, different method of preparation of phenol. In that we discuss drastic process, dose method, then preparation from isopropyl cumene, that is isopropyl benzene, that is cumene, then preparation from benzene diazonium chloride salt. After that we have discussed acidic nature of phenol, why phenols are acidic in nature. After that we also discuss effect of substituent, that is electron donating and electron withdrawing substituent on the acidity of phenol. Thereafter we discuss that why the phenols are acidic in nature while ethanol means in general alcohol not acidic in nature. After that we discuss the reactions of phenol pertaining to electrophilic substitution reaction. In that we have discussed bromination, nitration, sulfonation, Friedel-Crafts alkylation and Friedel-Crafts acylation. After that we have also discussed the Kolb-Schmitt reaction, that is carboxylation of phenol to salicylic acid. Then we discussed the Claisen reaction, which is a pericyclic reaction in which the allyl group is migrated on ortho position, and if ortho position is blocked then it goes to the para position. In today's lecture we are going to discuss the Gattermann reaction, which is also called as a Gattermann formylation reaction. What is meant by formylation? Insertion of the aldehyde group, this aldehyde group, which is also called as a formyl group, on the ring, aromatic ring, is called as a formylation reaction. See here, clearly we can see phenol is converted into 4-hydroxybenzaldehyde by treatment with hydrogen cyanide and hydrochloric acid in presence of Levy's acid catalyst, that is aluminum trichloride, anhydrous aluminum trichloride. The intermediate form is this imine aldamine, this is aldamine, and then on hydrolysis we get our desired product, that is 4-hydroxybenzaldehyde. I am repeating again, first phenol on treatment with hydrogen cyanide HC triple bond N in acidic medium hydrochloric acid in presence of aluminum trichloride catalyst. First we get the aldamine, it is imine because carbon nitrogen double bond is there. This is the intermediate form, and this on hydrolysis, acid hydrolysis, get converted into aldamine group is converted into formaldehyde, aldehyde group, when we get 4-hydroxybenzaldehyde. This is a benzaldehyde, and at the para position, that is at the fourth position, there is a hydroxy group, so it is 4-hydroxybenzaldehyde. Okay, so which product is obtained, means the formulation takes place at which position with respect to OH group? Para position, fourth position in the aromatic nucleus. Okay, so this particular synthesis is called as a Gattermann synthesis or Gattermann reaction. Now let's move to the next reaction, that is a Fries rearrangement. In detail we have to study the Fries rearrangement. First let us see the reaction. Okay, this is when phenolic ester, this is ester. By mistake here it is phenol is written, it is a phenolic ester. This functional group C double bond O is called as ester group, and from one side there is a methyl group and oxygen is attached to the phenyl, that's why it is called as a phenolic ester. What is the name of this phenolic ester? It is a phenyl ethanoate. phenyl ethanoate. This is an example. It is of ester. When it heated with anhydrous aluminum trichloride, this is Levy's acid catalyst, rearrangement takes place. It is a Fry's rearrangement, where this acetyl group is migrated to the ortho position, or this acetyl group may migrate to the para position. Accordingly, we get two products. One is ortho-hydroxyacetophenone. Look here, this is acetophenone, and at the ortho position of this acetyl group there is a hydroxy. So it hydroxy group, OH group, that's why it is called ortho-hydroxyacetophenone. Here this is acetophenone. When benzene ring is attached to C double bond OCH3 is called acetophenone. At the para position hydroxy group is there, that's why it is called para-hydroxyacetophenone. So two different products are obtained. This product is obtained at a low temperature, that is 25 degrees Celsius, which is called as a kinetically controlled product. Which product is obtained at low temperature? Para-hydroxy. And the product which is obtained at high temperature, here 160 degrees Celsius, is called as a thermodynamically controlled product. Which is the thermodynamically controlled product here? Ortho-hydroxyacetophenone. Okay. So in this way, this phenolic ester, that is phenyl acetate, on treatment with aluminum trichloride, that is Levy's acid catalyst, we get two products at different temperature. Okay, at 25 degrees Celsius and 160 degrees Celsius, two different products are obtained. What happens here? Only this acetyl group is migrating, and the hydrogen from ortho position goes here for our convenience. And here we can say that the para, this moves to the para, and hydrogen from para position of the benzene goes to the oxygen, just for understanding purpose. Okay. Now let us see its mechanism. There are two steps. Mechanism means it is the detailed study of the reaction, detailed path of the reaction. What happens in the first step? What is the role of aluminum trichloride? Let us see. This Levy's acid catalyst, that is aluminum trichloride, attacks on ionic pair, means lone pair of oxygen which attach to the ring and gives addition product. Then there is a loss of positive charge, acylium cation formation takes place. Let us see in detail, look toward this reaction, this mechanism. This is phenyl acetate. Oxygen have the lone pair of electron, oxygen have the lone pair of electron. Aluminum trichloride, as you know, it is a Levy's acid catalyst. Why it is Levy's acid catalyst? Because aluminum is attached to 3 chlorine atom, aluminum is in the center, and its octet is not complete because only 6 electrons are there in the outermost orbit of aluminum. Because 3 chlorines are there, in one bond 2 electrons are there, and 3 bonds are there, so 2 3s are 6, 6 electrons are there. So only 6 electrons are present, and for the completion, for the octet rule said that there should be the 8 electron for the stability of the atom. It means the aluminum is electron deficient. Being electron deficient, it is electrophilic in nature, and that's why it will attack on the electron rich center. And as per the Levy's concept of acid and bases, you know that the electron deficient species, that is electrophile, is called as a acid. So aluminum trichloride is acid, and oxygen here, it is a base. Why it is basic in nature? Because it have the lone pair of electron. So obviously this oxygen will donate its lone pair to the aluminum, and oxygen aluminum bond is formed. What is the nature of this bond? This is a coordinate bond. The bond which is formed by the donation of lone pair is called as a coordinate bond. So you can clearly see here oxygen aluminum bond formation takes place, and as oxygen donates its lone pair to the aluminum for the formation of bond, now it is electron deficient. Positive charge, you have to write the positive charge on the oxygen. Now as this oxygen is electron deficient, now it will gain its lone pair, because you know that it is a electronegative element, and the tendency of electronegative element is to withdraw the electron. For some time, for a fraction of second, we can say this oxygen donates lone pair of aluminum and becomes electron deficient. But in the very next step, it gains its lone pair from this carbon. Means this carbon oxygen bond heterolytic cleavage takes place. This bonded pair of electrons are open on the oxygen, oxygen gain its lone pair. Okay, and what is the charge on this carbon now? Now this carbon is electron deficient. So positive charge, carbon having positive charge is called carbonium ion. What is the name of this particular carbonium ion? It is a acylium ion, or we can say it is acetyl carbonium ion. Okay, so phenyl acetate plus AlCl3, bond formation, here deficiency, oxygen gain its lone pair, and there is a formation of acylium ion. Now acylium ion is again electron deficient. What is its need? Of course, its need is electron rich center. Now in the next step, see what happens. This electron deficient center, that is carbonium ion, attack on ortho position. Now how this ortho position becomes electron rich? See, this oxygen donates its lone pair, means new bond is formed, of course pi bond. When this new bond is formed between oxygen and carbon, at the same time these pi bonded electrons are open on this carbon, means 2 electrons will retain on this carbon. You can write in the negative form of negative charge, means it is electron dense center, electron rich center, and now this carbonium ion attack there. So this bond formation takes place, carbon-carbon bond formation. Oxygen donates lone pair, oxygen as donates lone pair, it have the positive charge, and then pi bond is open here, and here negative charge. Here one mistake is there, actually here there should be double bond by the formation of lone pair, by the donation of lone pair. By mistake here only single bond is written, please remember here should be double bond. Okay, so we get this. Now see, this is an aromatic compound. It is because there are alternate double single bond, and according to Huckel rule it obeys the 4n plus 2 pi electron rule. There is a delocalization. It is aromatic, you know that. It is benzene ring, it is aromatic. Is it aromatic? No, it is not aromatic. And remember, aromatic compounds are more stable than non-aromatic. Now it becomes non-aromatic, and it have to become stable, it have to become aromatic, because aromatic, as I told you, aromatic compounds are more stable. So in the next step, what happens? This bonded pair of electrons are shifted here, and this pi bond, I told you that there is this pi bond is open on the oxygen. It means oxygen gain its lone pair. You can see here oxygen gain its lone pair. This bonded pair of electrons are shifted here, so pi bond is formed here. See, this bonded pair of electrons are shifted here, pi bond formation means we get the aromatic compound, this aromatic ring, right? And this hydrogen H positive and this oxygen bond formation takes place. And in this way we get ortho hydroxyacetophenone. Of course, after hydrolysis, because first we will get this and then we will get this.